Welcome to all students. Myself, Omula Sudhara, Assistant Professor of Physiology, Department Faculty of Agriculture and Nutrition Science, Jyoti Vidyapith, University, Jaipur. Today, we discuss about physiological aspect of plant growth and developments. Mainly, growth is defined as a vital process that bring about a permanent and irreversible change in any plant or its part to respect to its size और वेट एंड वॉल्यूम्स मैंने जो प्लांट है उसके अंदर जो परमानेंट चेंजेस आते हैं और इरिवर्सिबल कंडीशंस होती हैं उनके अंदर तो प्लांट की जो साइज है फॉर्म्स है वेट है एंड वॉल्यूम्स है वो मेनली प्लांट की जो ग्रोथ है वो मेजर करते हैं ग्रोथ इज रेस्ट्रिक्टेड ओनली टू लिविंग सेल्स only living cells के अंदर ये चीज पाई जाती है is accomplished by metabolic process involving synthesis of macromolecules such as nucleic acid, protein, lipid, and polysaccharides at the expense of metabolic energy. Growth at cellular level is also accompanied by the organizations of macromolecules into assemblages of membranes, plastic, mitochondria, ribosomes, and other cell organelles. Cells do not definitely increase in size, but divided giving rise to daughter cells. An important process during cell division is the synthesis and replication of nuclear DNA in the chromosome, which is then passed into daughter cells. Therefore, the term growth is used to denote an increase in size by cell division and cell enlargement. Together with the synthesis of new cellulose materials and organizations of cellular organelles, growth regions, mainly typically growth regions in plant are the apices of shoot and root. Such growing regions are known as apical meristems. Primary meristems or region of primary growth mainly. And these apical meristems are responsible for the increase in length differentiations of various appendages and formations of plant tissue. Phases of growth mainly growth is not a simple process. It occurs in meristematic regions where the meristematic cell has to pass through the following different phases. Firstly, cell formation phase. After that, cell elongation phase, and last cell differentiations, cell maturation conditions. The cell formations phase is represented by meristematic zones and cell enlargement phase by cell elongation zones. The dividing meristematic cells are thin wall and have dense protoplasm with a large nucleus and with or without very small vacuoles. The intercellular space are also absent. The newly formed cells after the first phase of cell divisions have to pass through the second phase of cell enlargement. During the second phase of cell elongations on account of large quantity of solute inside the growing cells, water enters the cell due to osmotic effect, resulting in the increased turgidity and expansions and dilations of the thin and elastic cell wall. This phase also result in appearance of large vacuoles. In the last phase or cell maturation, the secondary walls are laid down and cell maturations and get differentiations into permanent tissue. Growth curve, mainly growth curve is a graph obtained by plotting the growth rate of a plant against time factor. The growth rate of a cell plant organs, a wool plant or wool life cycles of plant is measured in terms of length, size, area, volume, or weight. It has been found that different growth phases result in S-shape curve or sigmoid curve. In initial stage, during the phase of cell formations, the growth rate increases slowly, while in increase rapidly during the phase of cell elongations or cell enlargement, and again slow down during the phase of cell maturations. The period during which the course of growth take place is known as grand period of growth. Thus, is a standard growth curve. Three well-marked regions can be observed. The initial growth stage, also lag phase, and the grand period of growth phase, exponential or log phase, and the cell steady stage, maturity stage, or senescence or steady phase. The overall growth may be affected by external or internal factor, but the S-shape sigmoid curve of a grand period of growth is never influenced. This growth curve suits well to the entire life of an annual plant when measured in terms of dry weight against time. Early growth of the plant is limited by the amount of food reserved in the seeds. When the emerged seedling develop a adequate fruit systems and enough leaf surface to support vigorous photosynthesis and anabolism, a period of rapid increase in size is possible. High metabolic rate are not maintained indefinitely, and eventually processes are set to motions that lead to sessions of growth. The factor responsible for the decrease in growth and are competitions for essential metabolism. Growth substance, water, light are the accumulations of inhibitor toxic substance or fast materials. Blackman 1990 suggests that the growth of plant can be represented by equations W1 is equal to W0 e की power RT where mainly W1 final size होती है and ST after time से W0 the initial size beginning of the time period से R is the rate of the which plant substance is laid down during the time so T E and E as the base measure of logarithm. So Blackman pointed out the equations to describe the way in which money placed at a component interest increase with times. The term compound interest law is used to describe such phenomena. In banks, compound interest is usually applied quarterly or annually, so that the increase in amount occurs as a jump with plant systems. Compound interest is applied continuously and size increase flow follows as smooth curve. From the equations, the final size of organism W1 depends on the initial size W0 large seed give a large plant. In addition, equations show that plant size also depends on the magnitudes of R. The relative growth rate, Blackman suggests that R might be used as a measure of the ability the plant to produce new plant materials and called are the efficiency index. The plants with high efficiency index could be expected to outperform plants with low efficiency index. The measurements of growth is possible in terms of either increase in weight or increase in volumes or area. The common and simplest methods of the measurements of the growth can be direct methods by which the growth is measured by scales at regular intervals. From beginning to ends, the other methods can be used or horizontal microscope observators. Factor influence growth. हाँ बोलो हाँ हाँ क्लास अभी हाँ factor influencing growth. The growth is affected by all factors that affect the activity of protoplasm, both physiological and environmental factors such as water, mineral, photosynthesis, respiration, climate, and edaphic factor significantly influence the growth in general. Factor can be grouped into external and internal factors. External factor first light it has direct effect on photosynthesis and plant. Light in terms of intensity, quality, and periodicity influence the growth rates. Light intensity, a weak light promotes shortening of internodes and affect extension of leaf very weak. Light reduce the rate of overall growth and also photosynthesis due to over developments of chlorophyll and high rate of water loss from the plants. Light quality, the different wavelength of light have different response to growth. In blue violet radiations, the internodal growth is pronounced while green color light promotes the expansions of leaves as compared to the complete spectrums of visible lights. The red light favors the growth while infrared and UV rays is determinants to growth. Light durations is remarkable effect of the durations of light on the growth, the inductions and suppressions of loading depend on durations. Temperature, the plant have different temperature requirements based on the regions where they are grown. In general, best growth take place between 28 to 33 degrees centigrade, and it varies from Temperature to tropical conditions. The optimum temperature requirement is essential for seed germinations, growth, metabolic activities, flowering, and yield. Oxygens, the growth of the plant is directly proportional to the amount of oxygen which is essential for respiration, during which the food material are oxidized and release energy. Carbon dioxide, it is one of the major factors that influence the photosynthesis. The rate of photosynthesis increase as availability of CO2 increase, while other factors are not limiting. After that, water is an essential factor of growth. It is essential for uptake of nutrients, translocation of nutrients and food material, regulating transpirations, and for various physiological processes like photosynthesis, respirations, and enzymatic activities. Nutrients and food materials, the rate of growth is directly proportional to the availability of nutrients and food materials. The shortage of food supplies affect the growth as it provides growth materials to the growth regions, and also it provides potential energy to the growing regions. Internal factor, growth hormones and their ability, resistance to climate, say edaphic and biological stresses, photosynthetic rate and respirations, assimilates phosphorus and nitrogen contents, chlorophyll and other pigments, sourcing, relationship, and enzyme activities. Physiological aspect of growth and development of major crops. Growth analysis role of physiological growth parameters in crop productivity. Firstly, growth and development are the most fundamentals and characteristics of all living organisms. According to growth is the advance towards maturity and development is gradual increase in size. The plant physiological definitions of growth is an irreversible increase in mass, weight, or volumes of a living organs or cell. Growth is restricted only to living cells and is accomplished by metabolic process involving synthesis of macromolecules such as nucleic acids, protein, lipid, and polysaccharides at the expenses of metabolic energy. Growth at cellular level is also accompanied by the organizations of macromolecules into the assemblage of membranes, plastic, mitochondria, ribosomes, and other cell organelles. Cell do not definitely increase in size, but divided, giving rise to daughter cells. An important process during cell divisions is synthesis and replications of nuclear DNA in the chromosomes, which is then passed into the daughter cells. Therefore, the term growth is used to denote an increase in size by cell divisions and cell environment. Together with the synthesis of new cellulose materials and the organizations of cellulose organelles, growth is also defined as a vital process which brings about a permanent change in any plant or its part in respect to its size from weight and volume. Growth regions, typically growth regions in plants are advice of fruit and roots. Such growing regions are known as apical meristems, primary meristems, or region of primary growth. These apical meristems are responsible for the increase in length, differentiation of various appendage and formations of plant tissue. तो mainly जो growth है growth plant की जो एपिकल जो मेरिस्टेम्स होता है इसकी जो मेनली ग्रोथ है उसको अफेक्ट करने का काम करती है और एपिकल मेरिस्टेम्स के अंदर मेनली जो प्राइमरी ग्रोथ है या इसके जो डिफरेंट जो फेजेस पाई जाती है लेग लोग और जो सेल मैच्योरेशन कंडीशंस है तो इस प्रकार जो प्लांट है प्लांट की जो ग्रोथ है मेनली डिपेंड करती है कि उसके अंदर जो फॉर्मेशन हो रहा है या जो अकॉर्डिंग टू कंडीशंस है उसका एनवायरमेंटल जो फैक्टर्स है वो उसको इफेक्ट कर रहे हैं या इंटरनल फैक्टर उसको अफेक्ट कर रहा है या नहीं कर रहा तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग जो प्लांट ग्रोथ है वो मेजर करती है ओके थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स